Welcome back into our another player profile. This is from the goal out, but I got a goal scorer on my hands. I got Carter Savoie with me with the University of Denver Pioneers. So Carter, first of all, welcome in.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So the pride of St. Albert, Alberta. For all of us down here, where is St. Albert, Alberta?
So it's in Alberta. It's kind of like just outside of Edmonton, pretty much touching Edmonton. So pretty much Edmonton, but yeah, kind of just right outside of it.
So let's get this straight. Edmonton drafts you in the 4th round. You grew up an Oiler fan, I take it, or did you go to that other city?
No, grew up an Oiler fan, yeah, definitely.
Okay, everybody's happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you come to the University of Denver from the AJHL, where you put up some pretty impressive numbers. 84 goals, 88 assists, if I'm getting this right, in 112 games, 129 penalty minutes for your career. That's a complete hockey player. What do you say to that?
Yeah, I had a lot of success in the AJ. Kind of carried over to start my career here in Denver. I had a really hot start, and then kind of panned out a little bit last year, but obviously I got off to a good start again this year, and hopefully I can keep it going throughout the whole year.
Tell me what it means to be a Denver Pioneer.
It means a lot, obviously. We talked to a couple alumni early on this year, and just how much it means to them and how much it means to come to the locker room every day and just be around the guys. And I think it's a special group of people, from alumni to current players to everyone who's kind of involved, and you just got to wear that with pride.
So we came off a worldwide pandemic last year. It was miserable for everybody. You guys had to play in a pod, then you had to play conference-only games, and then you get to the frozen face-off, and you finally get a few fans back. So it wasn't normal by any stretch. Now things are back to a little bit of normal anyway. You got fans in the building, and as we taped this last weekend, you swept Arizona State. And tell me about that fan exposure, because I talked to you after the game, and you said this is the first time you've had a chance to experience that, right?
Yeah, obviously I had no idea kind of what we were going into. I came down to Denver a couple of years ago and kind of watched them play North Dakota, and that was pretty electric with the fans and stuff. And then last year, obviously, it was a big change. No one in the building except for a couple of people here and there. And so to see the student section rocking like it was over the weekend, it was really fun to watch.
Talk about your game and particularly the way you blend with your line mates, because you guys are special. I don't think that's a secret to anybody in the hockey world anymore. But what's the connection?
I think we all like to play fast, get up and down the ice really well, and then I think we just kind of gel together nicely. We read off each other, jump to areas, shoot the puck, and hopefully we can get some more goals going here too.
If you had a choice, scoring a goal or making the prettiest pass of the game, what do you take?
I'm going to take a goal every time. Yeah.
I'm not surprised at that, Carter. You're a goal-scoring talent. But tell me a little bit about how in 112 games in the AJ that you're able to amass those kind of offensive numbers, but yet still obviously stick up and play a physical game.
Right from the get-go, back in the AJ, I got given a lot of opportunity from the coaching staff. Jumped right on the power play, right on the first line as a 16-year-old, which was pretty rare, I would say. And so just to be given that opportunity to kind of grow and progress, like with those high-end players that were on our team, it really helped me. Helped me obviously put up the numbers I did and kind of grow into the player I am now for sure.
How big a difference or how big of a jump is it from the AJ to NCAA?
It's a lot faster. I would say the age difference is pretty significant too. I mean, the oldest you can be in the AJ is 20, and then obviously there's some older guys out here, a lot of guys over 20. But I mean, I grew too, grew in age and I guess height, I guess. But yeah, so I mean, it was a big difference last year. I'm starting to connect the dots a little bit more this year and be more comfortable for sure.
Okay, no secret either that the NCHC is the best conference in college hockey, and your opponents after the non-conference are incredibly difficult week in and week out. Not that the non-conference isn't. How do you prepare for that?
I think we need to have a good game plan coming in. I think DC does a really good job of helping our team understand what we need to do on each given weekend according to who we're playing. And we just got to stick to what we know and play our game, not drift away from that.
Okay, so growing up in St. Albert, Alberta, what did you do when you weren't playing hockey? Or were you always playing hockey, maybe?
I was playing lots of hockey, went to a lot of Oilers games. I actually used to play baseball a little bit too when I was younger too. Okay. So yeah, I used to play that in the summer, and then obviously family vacations, all that kind of stuff too.
Tell everybody down here in the States what it's like to grow up as a Canadian kid and in a province like Alberta, where you have a chance to live in the outdoors a lot of beautiful places. What was it like?
Yeah, so living in Denver, we're pretty close to the mountains here, but back home, we're really close to the mountains as well, the Rocky Mountains. So used to be going up there all the time for Christmases, going skiing, going on hikes, all that kind of stuff. And then just, I don't know, I think Alberta nature is pretty nice. Lots of trees, lots of farming, all that stuff. So yeah, it's nice out there.
Hockey junkie, which means you want to watch hockey when you're not playing it, or I like to play it, but I'm not so big on watching it all the time.
Yeah, hockey junkie. I watch a lot of hockey too. I think last night our house did a fantasy draft, so hopefully we can watch some hockey as a house together this year.
Nice. Okay, last one for you. You're looking down the road, and I know you only want to look one game at a time. You know the tradition here at Denver. Is there pressure on you guys right now to get to a Frozen Four, to win a national championship, or is that just part of life at Denver?
I think that's just kind of part of life at Denver. I mean, obviously, everyone kind of wrote down their goals at the start of the year, and everyone kind of had the same mindset of winning this year. And I think we had the team to do it, and we just got to keep on growing and leaning on each other, and hopefully we can get there someday.
Carter Savoie, thanks for the time, continued success, and we'll catch you at the Frozen Four. How about?
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you.